Respect, Ambassador, the information that was shared, because on January 14th, we now know this from leaks that have been given to the Washington Post and the Associated Press, we know that internally, China's National Health Commission head, Mr. Xiao Wei, laid out a very grim assessment of what was happening. He said that the situation was severe, complex, clustered cases suggest human-to-human transmission is happening, the memo said. The risk of transmission and spread is high. But in public, that was internal, but in public, the head of China's Disease Control Emergency Center the very next day said the risk of sustained human-to-human transmission is low, that it was preventable and controllable. So I put it to you again, there is compelling evidence that China for weeks did not tell the truth.
You talk about the cover-up. That's not true. You know, Dr. Zhang reported through a normal channel to health authorities, but Li spread this word, you know, among his friends. You know, in any country, when you have something, the virus, which is dangerous to people's health, when something unknown, there might be a panic. So I think the police authority, Simon Lee, and to warn him not to do it. You can't say this is a cover-up, since on the official channel, you know, we report through the normal channel, but on this we need to make sure that there should be no panic. We have, I think Lee's case is closed. And then, you know, after it's reported to the central authorities, the government sent an investigation team down to Wuhan and found out that Li did the right thing, you know, and the police reprimand has been revoked, and Li was made martyr and given the highest honor. You know,
Dr. Li was indeed regarded by the Chinese people as a hero when he died.
Not only the Chinese people, but also regarded by the Chinese government. You know,
but with respect, I think the people of China are very aware, and I come back to it, that the Chinese government wasn't straight with them, nor with the outside world. Just tell me, if you can, one more time, why on January 14th, the National Health Commission document, that was an internal document, was labeled not to be spread on the internet, not to be publicly disclosed, in which they said that there was evidence of human-to-human transmission, clustered cases, a severe and complex problem. Why is it that the very next day, I come back to it, that one of your most senior officials...
and I think, you know, China has been straightforward, transparent, and quick, sweet in terms of sharing information with the WHO. Of course, you know, inside China, we have to take precautions, measures. We have to take strict conventional measures to fight against this virus. It's still unknown then, so people do not know what will happen, what this virus is about.
But on the one hand, we
share, you know, our knowledge, our understanding with the WHO, with the other countries.
But, Ambassador, your problem is, and you're a very senior diplomat, you know this is a problem, that many people around the world simply don't believe the Chinese version of events. Donald Trump, only a few hours ago, said that he is not happy at all with China's stance. They could have stopped the virus at the source, he said. We are undertaking a thorough investigation. And the Vice President, Mike Pence, has listed a whole host of reasons why the United States believes that China was not straight with the world and is therefore culpable for the fact this pandemic is now causing so much death and so much economic damage right around the world. You have, as China, a massive problem now.
I don't think so. I think when you say, and with many other countries, you know, we sent technical assistants and experts to and provide medical supplies to more than 150 countries. All of them spoke highly of China's efforts. So I can't represent